Cam McGuire here alongside Steelheads defenseman Dawson Barteaux. Well, Bart's excited to sit down with you here tonight and kind of just go a little bit all around the world. Background of your hockey career, your time here with the Steelheads, getting drafted in the National Hockey League, and a milestone night for you here tonight, playing in your 100th professional game. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I didn't.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Big night.
Big night.
Yeah,
what do you think of that? It is going to be an expensive night for you. You're actually, I feel like, the second guy this year that's had the 100-game plateau, and I queued him up for it and had no idea that was Colton Kelly, the other one. I guess when I say that you're going to play in your 100th professional game, what does that mean to you? Pretty special accomplishment.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think too much into it, but yeah, it'll be a fun night, expensive night, and hopefully the boys take my money.
Want to get into your career here in just a little bit. We'll talk about the series this week against the Wichita Thunder and the series last week against the Rapid City Rush. But want to start first. It was a fun day at practice on Tuesday. You guys ended with a little bit of a survival-style shootout, and unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but fortunately, depending how you look on it, Matt Register was the last man standing.
Yeah, it was a good look for sure. Might have been some collusion, but it's going to be a good look to see Reg in that suit this weekend.
A little context here for you. Final man that lost in the shootout has to, what are they, going to a thrift shop and get a suit or something?
For $30 is your max total.
$30, that's all you get.
Yeah, that's all you get. Suit, tie, and a shirt.
And let me ask you this. I've heard some speculation that maybe Adam Scheel and Remy Poirier was an inside job.
Yeah, we got to keep that hush-hush. We can't talk about it.
We can edit that part out.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah, don't tell Reg.
Did you go in that shootout? I didn't even notice.
No, I was on the winning end of the team, so I just got to be the goal judge there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait to see this guy, what he's going to put together.
Oh, it's going to be incredible.
Obviously, a big week here against Wichita, a team that we've seen now 3 times, and they're a pretty high-skilled team and pretty dangerous.
Absolutely. We're really looking forward to it. They're a great club, obviously, and got to bring our A game every night. But yeah, we're excited. It's been a good week of practice, and we're looking forward to getting it going.
Nice to be back at home, too. It feels like since the Christmas break, haven't really had a lot of time at home. It's kind of been living out of a suitcase, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like home for a week, away for a week, home for a week. But yeah, it's nice to kind of get settled down, home-cooked meals. That's been good. Looking
at the season as a whole, obviously things have gone tremendously, but starting to battle a little bit of adversity over the last couple of weeks. It's kind of been an alternating win with a loss, and 4-4 here as we sit in the month of January. Certainly no time for panic, and it's never a bad thing to battle a little adversity and find some resiliency.
Absolutely. We're trying to go for the long haul here, so it's good to have a little adversity. And I mean, nobody's panicking around here. It's been a really good week of practice. We kind of slowed things down, got back to the way that we're supposed to play, so I'm looking forward to this weekend.
One thing for you guys this year has been your games after a loss. Haven't lost back-to-back games yet this season. 7-0, outscored your opponents. I think it's now 36-7 or something like that. What's the mindset down there after a loss? How you guys have been able to be so resilient and bounce back the next night?
Yeah, just neutral thinking. After you lose that game, you're just looking forward to the next one, getting that one back. So yeah, we just don't dwell on it very much and just keep our heads up.
Tell me about this group a little bit, right? It's a special group. It's been special on the ice, but I think more so, and you can probably elaborate, it's a special group off the ice as well.
Yeah, we're very close. There's a lot going on at all times. Something's happening. We're all hanging out. So I just feel very fortunate to be a part of it, and looking forward to more good times.
A lot of characters downstairs. We mentioned Matt Register in the shootout.
Yeah.
He's probably at the top list of the characters, but are there any other ones that come to mind when I ask you that?
Yeah, I've been with this kid for a while, Adam Scheel.
Yep.
It's hard not to laugh when he's around. Yeah, I mean, you could just count them. Justin Miziak, hilarious. Yeah, there's so many guys that you just...
All different too, right? All different personalities.
Yeah, it's been great. It's a great mix.
See you sporting the fish hat there. Are you big into the fishing game?
Yeah, I try to. I don't catch much. I go out there and freeze my butt off, but it's been fun. Yeah, it's a good group of guys, good combos, but hopefully it heats up.
Love of the game, love of the sport, right?
Absolutely.
Who's the best? If I had to ask you who's the best fisherman downstairs, who would you go with?
Yeah, it's got to be Hetty.
You think so?
Yeah, it has to be. Sorry, Bex.
Yeah, he's going to be a little hurt about that.
Hetty's got some nice salmon. Yeah, he's done a lot.
I heard it's been a slow week, though.
Slow week and a cold week. Went out last night. Oh, is it cold?
Really?
Yeah.
What do we got, 20s?
Yeah,
it's
I
probably
don't
in the
even
20s.
know. Yeah, it was freezing this morning.
I don't know. At that point, is it even worth it?
Yeah, I know.
To catch nothing?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, if you're going to catch something, maybe it's worth it.
I was just chewing on spits, freezing. Yeah, it wasn't great.
You mentioned being out fishing last night. Obviously, this is your second year in Boise. Just tell me about your experience here in Idaho, a place that I know you speak very highly of and have very valued your time here.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, these fans are second to none. It's incredible getting to play here and them being your home fans. The city's beautiful. Yeah, like you said, there's not a bad thing to say about this place, like, at all. It's incredible.
You're a pretty outdoorsy guy. You grew up in Fox Warren, Manitoba.
Yep.
Where in the world is that?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's just the middle of nowhere, really.
I mean, geographically, for those that are listening on radio, can you give us a little explanation where we're looking at? Or
yeah, like you're looking pretty south in Manitoba. I'm about an hour and a bit to the U.S. border.
That's
15
not too far,
minutes
then.
from the Saskatchewan border. But I mean, you got to really zoom in on the map. Like population, it might be 50 people.
Close to Winnipeg, or
no, about 4 hours.
Okay.
Closer to Regina and Saskatchewan.
Okay.
But yeah, it's small. We only have a rink. Like you couldn't buy anything there if you tried to. No gas station, no school.
Wow.
No
Population? What's the
store.
population?
Like 50 people, maybe.
Really?
Yeah. There's
Wow.
like one paved road. Yeah.
Now,
Incredible.
tell me a little bit about your family background, brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I have one sister. She just finished playing hockey and she's working now.
What was it like growing up in such a small town like that?
Yeah, honestly, I feel very fortunate. They never locked the doors on the rink.
Yeah.
And there is 4 other kids from the town that I grew up with, and we actually all ended up going away from home to play hockey.
Okay.
So a lot of late nights, just playing shinny on the ice. Yeah, it was good. And then we all had sisters, so it was good. Lots of boys versus girls games, you know. How it goes. Yeah, it was. I feel very fortunate.
This is kind of giving me like Mystery Alaska vibes.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what the town's like a little bit to some degree?
You could say that. Yeah, not a whole lot going on, but yeah, I love it. I love being from there.
Well, how'd you get into the game? Was there other sports up there? I feel like if you didn't play hockey, it was nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot. I grew up playing baseball. I'm a big golfer whenever I can. But yeah, a lot of hockey.
Yeah.
Every kid played hockey.
Yeah.
So
Now tell me about it then. You obviously grew up playing hockey in Manitoba and then moved away to play your junior hockey in the Western Hockey League and made a couple of stops in a couple different places. Just rewind the tape a little bit and tell us some of the places that you were able to play in.
Yeah, so got drafted to Regina. They had a really, really good team that year, and I was just a young kid.
Yeah, 15?
Yeah,
16?
probably 16, just probably wasn't ready to do it. So I got traded on the deadline to Red Deer, and that's where I played my majority of my hockey. Played 4.5 years there, and it was great. Love it. It's like a second home.
Right.
My billets were great, coaches were great, teammates were incredible. And then one last stop in Winnipeg, which was pretty special, having your parents there. Obviously playing in the Western, you're so far away from home, so parents got to watch pretty well all my games. Yeah, and we had a really good team. COVID cut it short, but yeah, it was pretty special to be a part of that team.
Now, I got to ask you mentioned Red Deer. Is Rick from Red Deer a real person?
I'm not sure. I haven't met him.
Like,
he has to be, though.
It's crazy. I mean, yeah, I've come across a couple people now that have played in Red Deer, and it's always a question that I ask them.
Yeah.
Like, is this guy Rick actually a real person? Because you hear stories. I think it's a more of a stereotypical phrase, but
yeah, I think so.
It's got to be from somewhere.
It has to be from somewhere. Some guy must be named Rick from Red Deer.
I think Red Deer, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, were they the team during COVID that was sleeping in the rink? Were you on that team? Or
no, I wasn't. That was the year I turned pro, but I knew pretty much every guy on the team. Yeah, it was pretty crazy for them to be doing that. I think it was tough on them, but it's a pretty cool experience when you look back on it.
Now, so that would have been 2020?
Yeah.
So right when COVID happened?
Yeah.
Were you still in touch with some of the guys? Any stories? I mean, they were all living at the rink.
Yeah, they bought them a few ping pong tables. They were allowed to go outside for like a couple hours a day to play basketball and stuff, but other than that, they were living in the suites in the hotel.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, like in the rink.
So I think it was hard because you never kind of got away from the game and shut off your mind. But I think they were a very close-knit group, and yeah, it was tough, but I think they had a good time.
The year 2018, special year for you, drafted by the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty exciting. Did you know that you were going to get drafted? Not necessarily that you know you're going to get drafted, but did you have some inclination, and when did you find out?
Yeah, no, I didn't kind of know how the day was going to go. I was just at home with my family, spending some quality time. Obviously looking and watching the draft and everything. But yeah, it was a very special day when I did see my name called.
I mean, who'd you get? You were on your couch probably, I assume.
Yeah.
You got a phone call from someone. Who did the call come from?
Yeah, my agents called me and asked me how Dallas sounded, and it sounded pretty darn good to me.
Not a bad spot.
Yeah.
Probably a little warmer than Fox Warren, Manitoba.
A little warmer, yeah. I'm not very good with the cold anymore. Even Boise's a little cold for me.
Yeah, well, you just mentioned it a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
A little cold last night.
Yeah, it's cold.
Hour from the border, and now I got to bring it up. The Minnesota Vikings. I don't know if hopped on the bandwagon's the right term, but you became a fan this season, from what I've been told.
Yeah, I'm getting heckled pretty good about that. But
hey, I'm just repeating what I hear.
I know. That's fine. It's Jade Miller, just can't stop. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously coming down to the States, football is just so big, and I'll be honest, I didn't watch any NFL growing up. So once I got down here, I played fantasy football for a couple of years, and I was like, I got to pick a team. So hopped on the bandwagon.
Can you evaluate the loss? Is it hurting you? Are you all right? Or
yeah, it's tough.
Do I need to bring out some tissues? Over here?
Yeah, it was a tough night for us Viking fans on the team. We were pretty confident in the team that they had. So it was a tough loss, but looking forward to next year.
Was there other sports? You mentioned you played baseball growing up. Other sports that you were able to watch in Manitoba, or what was on the TV up there?
Yeah, not a whole lot. Barely had TV.
Hockey, maybe.
Yeah,
that's it?
Lots of hockey. Yeah, lots of Alaskan bush people.
Yeah,
living the same lifestyle.
What's the farthest spot that the game of hockey's taking you? Obviously, it's taking you all around Canada and now here in the U.S. Have you ventured across the pond?
No, I have not made it across the pond. Maybe one day.
Yeah,
that'd be nice. I don't know where the furthest place would be. I mean, Texas is pretty far from home.
Pretty far.
Yeah, and then Boston.
Boston.
Yeah,
that's right.
I don't know.
What was your first initial thoughts of Texas when you went down there?
Oh, geez. It was COVID year that year, too.
Oh.
So it was pretty hard. Like, we were locked in I actually went down on Christmas Eve, got there, and we were quarantined for, I think it was like 10 days.
Right.
So I spent Christmas alone. We weren't allowed outside our hotel rooms. So it was pretty quiet, pretty sad there for the first 10 days. And but it's beautiful, yeah. Like I said, I love the golf, so getting the golf kind of any day you had a day off was pretty nice.
Who's your favorite golfer?
Probably Jordan Spieth.
Really?
Or Justin Thomas, yeah.
Fair enough.
Too.
Yeah,
or them together, I appreciate.
They're good buddies.
Yeah, they're really good buddies. I like it.
Back with Steelheads defenseman Dawson Barteaux. Well, Barts, we're going to wrap things up here with our 5 random question segment that doesn't have a name yet. Do you have a name that I could name this segment? Maybe I'm on like the 12th one here.
That's on the spot, Cam.
Yeah, I know, but the camera's rolling.
I know. I don't know if I have one.
Well, it's fine because I haven't been able to think of one, and we're in the middle of January.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we'll roll with question 1 here, which has been a numerous question here on this segment. You're given an elephant, Dawson. You cannot buy or you can't give away the elephant or sell it. What are you going to do with so-called elephant?
It'll be my new transportation.
Really? Well, that's the first time I've gotten that.
Yeah.
You think, how long does it take you in the morning to get to the rink?
Probably 15 minutes.
That's via car?
Via car.
So what do you think this elephant, what do you think the transportation speed will be like?
Do you think I have to ride it on the road, or do you think I can go sidewalks?
I think sidewalks, if it's big enough, or if the sidewalk's big enough.
Yeah, I'm going to say 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
I think I could get it in high gear.
Now, are you worried about the elephant getting too cold? You know, they come from warmer climates, from what I've been told.
Yeah, we put some sort of blanket over them, saddle them up.
So you're going to get a saddle? You're going to ride, saddle it up?
Yeah, not bareback.
No, that'd be aggressive.
Yeah.
Registration, you going to be able to handle all that? Like, it's almost like registering a motor vehicle.
Expensive, yeah.
the elephant might need a license.
The insurance on him if something happens.
Not good.
Oh, would that be expensive?
Not good. Well, like I said, I've said every week I'm going to try to get an elephant here.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, we'll saddle him up.
Yeah. Question 2 here. I want to hear your most embarrassing moment in your hockey career.
Oh. Most embarrassing.
Are there maybe there's a couple, I don't know. Are they racing through your head right now?
I mean, I've had some terrible falls, to be honest.
Is there one vividly that you can remember?
Oh. I don't know. There's just a few, like, in between whistles, you're just pivoting at the blue line here, and then all of a sudden the blue line just catches you. And
it's just a little bit, it's a little elevated.
Yeah, just no good.
You got to watch out for those, man.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some really embarrassing ones that I'm missing here. I've been hit by a few, like in Red Deer, hit by a few like chuck-a-pucks and stuff.
Oh, like when you're on the ice?
Yeah, I get by, like probably on accident. Maybe it wasn't on accident.
It could be.
You never know.
We might have to pull up those fans, see what their encounters like.
I'm not sure what they were doing. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had a better one.
Just a couple toe picks.
Yeah, a couple bad toe picks.
All right, we'll go with question 3 here. You're stuck in a cross-country drive, let's call it California to New York. No stopping on the way. I don't even know how far that's going to take you. How long? A couple days maybe?
Yeah.
But you get to bring one guy from the locker room downstairs. Who would you want to go with?
Oh, might hurt some feelings here.
Well, I said who. I mean, we could go with who you wouldn't want to go with.
It's not a list.
I think let's go who.
Who I wouldn't?
Who you would.
Who I would. Yeah.
This isn't a feeling-hurting show here.
Yeah, I don't want any. You don't want a complainer.
No.
That's not good.
No.
Okay, I got this guy's for sure gonna bring snacks. He's pretty dialed in. We might even eat healthy snacks. Colton Keller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got his crap together.
What snacks do you think he's gonna bring?
Probably some trail mix, maybe some dried fruit.
Yeah.
He's big on the creatine. We'll probably have to keep on that.
Say you get a flat tire, I don't know, midway through, you think he'd be able to change it? Do you know how to change a flat tire?
Yeah, I know how to change a flat tire. I'm sure he would help, though. Yeah. He's not afraid to get down and dirty.
No, absolutely not.
Everybody, all the fans have seen that.
Question 4 here. You can have one person play you in a movie. I want to hear who you want to play yourself in the movie and what you want the movie to maybe be about.
Oh, geez.
These are tough, man. I said it's going to be the hardest questions you've ever had to answer in your life.
I think the movie's got to be about growing up in Foxhorn.
Okay.
Yeah. And to play, do you know, I don't know his name. He's a twin on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Sarah?
Cole Sprouse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That too.
Yeah. Well, they're not the same people.
Yeah.
But which one would you want?
Cole.
Is he the Zach or Cody?
That's a great question. Yeah, been a minute since I've watched.
Yeah, good show though.
Yeah, good show.
I don't when they went on the boat though. That's when that's too much.
Yeah,
too much for me.
What was that one called?
Sweet Life on Deck.
Sweet Life on Deck. Yeah.
I always want. I feel like. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Jade Miller and myself could like reenact a skit from that movie.
Absolutely.
We kind of look
Who
like
would
those
be?
kids.
Who's the guy that takes care of them? Hotel manager.
Yeah. What's his name?
Who would be that? Reg. I think Reg
potentially,
could play that part.
That'd be good.
That'd be good.
I think we're working with something here. What do you think of that? I might have to go back and rewatch the series to get an idea of what scene I want to recreate here. But we'll wrap it up here. Question 5: you go on the road. What's one thing you can't live without on the road?
Toothbrush.
Oh yeah, I mean I guess
pretty practical.
Yeah. But is there anything else like maybe something? Maybe I guess more of a. Not a need, not a necessity, but something you just like having?
I just need to have.
Yeah.
My iPad's pretty big.
Okay.
Watch lots of Netflix on the road. Actually, I've been getting into some weird phone games, too.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I've been playing Balloon Tower Defense. Me and Sheila have been playing together. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's been pretty fun, though.
I'm not a big, game guy.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Gooch is a big game guy. And I was like, you know what? He's always playing on the plane. Like, I should start that.
Who's got the upper edge right now in the balloon, you or Sheila?
Sheela's better than
me
right
he is.
now.
Yeah.